A former American diplomat currently visiting Korea says redeploying tactical nuclear weapons to South Korea will not help enhance its security. Another expert says Pyongyang will try to increase its leverage by advancing its missile programs before it considers returning to talks with the U.S. Our Bae Eun-ji is at the Jeju Peace Forum and has the expert's take.
The chief U.S. negotiator during the 1994 North Korean nuclear crisis, Robert Gallucci, has said it's a bad idea for the U.S. to consider redeploying tactical nuclear weapons to the Korean Peninsula. While visiting South Korea for an annual peace forum held on Jeju Island, he said having these weapons on South Korean territory would not improve the country's security.
You're not doing the South Koreans any favors, you're certainly not doing the North Koreans any favors, and you're not doing the United States of America any favors, because you are arguing for weapons of mass destruction to be reintroduced to the environment on the Korean Peninsula.
In a press conference on Friday, he also added that it's important for Washington to work closely with Seoul and to focus on normalizing relations with North Korea before talking about denuclearization.
We should talk about normalization of relations, and only after we succeed to some degree at that, and in so doing reduce the risk that North Korea perceives it must run with the United States of America, only after we succeed in changing that calculation should we think there's any prospect of moving them on their nuclear weapons program, freezing the program, reducing it, never mind eliminating it. We'll get to that, hopefully.
Another expert who took part in this year's Jeju Forum said even if Trump is re-elected, North Korea will only return to talks if Kim Jong-un feels there will be a successful deal.
Remembering the failure of the Hanoi summit and the embarrassment he felt, I don't think he's going to return to talks right away. I think he's going to try to increase his leverage by advancing his missile program first.
Former U.S. President Donald Trump walked out of the Hanoi summit in February 2019 after Kim Jong-un asked for the removal of nearly all sanctions on North Korea in exchange for dismantling the nuclear facility in Yongbyon. Noting that there is 0% chance of negotiation between Washington and Pyongyang under the Biden administration, she said the North will likely continue to engage in provocations this year in order to perfect its weapons capability. Bae Eun-ji, 아리랑뉴스, 제주.